So if you clicked on this video, chances are you're looking for a case for your iPhone 15. Now, I don't know about you, but my go-to brand has always been Spigen. I've been using their cases ever since the iPhone 6. This was the first case I ever had from them. And since then, they've completely had my loyalty. So last year, I made a few videos about their screen protectors and one of their cases. Now, the people at Spigen saw those videos and they were like, hey, are you gonna buy an iPhone 15? If so, we want to send you out a little care package. So I immediately said yes, and this arrived. So full disclosure, this was provided by Spigen, but there were no strings attached. They basically said, hey, we're gonna send you out a care package. If you wanna make some content with it, you can. Otherwise, enjoy. So no money was exchanged. They really just sent this package over to me, and I figured I'd open it up with you guys. So let's dive in. Now, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't already open this box. I did open it because I needed a case for my iPhone the first day that I got it, so we'll get to that soon. But this is essentially how it came to me. So we got this little card here with a nice personal written note from Justin, which is awesome. Thank you, Justin. And I was just really blown away by how much they sent over. Like, I thought it was going to be maybe 2 or 3 cases, but they sent over like a majority of their product line. Okay, so while I was editing, I wanted to see if I actually am covering a majority of the phone cases that they offer, and I'm like barely scratching the surface here. So if you don't see something that you like here, make sure to go check out their website, and I'm sure you'll find something that you'll fall in love with. Okay, back to the video. So if you're looking for a Spigen case, hopefully this video can help you decide which case you want to go for. So let's start from the top. We have the camera lens protectors, which I already have on my iPhone 15. Right here, you can see that they're on there protecting those lenses. So hopefully nothing will happen to them. The beauty about these is they're insanely easy to put on. They come with this little easy fit bracket that really just takes all the effort out of it. So let's open this up. So you can see it comes with 2. Of course, we already used 1. And it's really self-explanatory. You're just gonna like peel off this back here, stick it on your lenses, press down, and you're good to go. So that's awesome. It's a great way to protect your lenses. Now, the one thing you want to look out for is you want to make sure that your lenses are nice and clean before you put this on. Otherwise, your pictures won't have the best quality and they'll look dirty all the time. So make sure you give them a nice wipe down. Oh, and also, if you get any scratches on these protectors, you're gonna want to replace them. They also sent over their screen protectors, which again, I'm a huge fan of these. I've always used the Spigen screen protectors. They come with an awesome easy fit bracket that allows you to just like line up the screen protector on the phone perfectly, and you're not gonna mess up the installation. If you get any sort of bubbles under the protector, it also comes with a little squeegee. Let me see. Ah, there it is. Little squeegee, right? And that allows you to push those bubbles out really easy. I like this too. They redesigned the squeegee. Before it was like a little like rectangle. Now it has like a handle to it, so that's pretty neat. And of course, you're gonna get a lens cleaning wipe and a microfiber cloth, so you can make sure that you clean your screen before you actually put the protector on. Okay, now moving on to the cases. These are all cases for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but you should be able to get these cases for the smaller iPhone sizes as well. So let's go ahead and take these all out of here. It's just crazy. Move this box down here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases to check out. Okay, starting off with the Ultra Hybrid 01. This is personally my favorite case of them all, but I mean, probably shouldn't say that yet because I haven't even opened up the rest of these cases. I guess I just like this case the most because it looks the coolest in terms of the design. So if you haven't seen this yet, it has a really cool like tear down design of the iPhone 15, like what it looks like on the inside there. It's also MagSafe compatible, has perfect cutouts on the bottom. The buttons feel great right here, and it has really good ridge protection around the camera. And it also doesn't add too much bulk to your iPhone. Like it just slides right in, and you're not gonna have any crazy sag on the sides. And it just feels great in the hands. It also kind of follows the same contours of the iPhone, so it has those rounded edges, and it just fits it perfectly. So full stop, this case is awesome, and I would recommend it to anyone. But we have 5 more cases here, so let's check out the rest of these. Let's start with the Tough Armor case. The Tough Armor case was definitely the first case that I had for the iPhone 6 back in the day. It's a really classic Spigen design. And it looks like they also added a little tripod there, which is really handy. I like that a lot. Okay, so this is what we're getting here, guys. We're getting a 2-piece shell design. So it looks like you have your like silicone material right here, and then a plastic shell that goes on the outside. And it's also MagSafe compatible, which is great. So let's throw that in. Fits like a glove. And this part should be able to just, yeah, slide it right on like that. Ooh. Now that feels nice. Okay, so this case has sort of like a soft plastic feel to it. Like it has that nice, not really textured, but it just has a nice soft feel, right? Like that soft plastic. Feels great in the hands. I really like that it has this like angular design right here. That's really nice. Super ergonomic. Again, buttons feel great. And of course, we have this really handy kickstand. Really nice. So I just went and really quickly got a MagSafe charger just so we can see if this works with MagSafe charging, which it should. I'm assuming it will. Yep, it's on there perfectly. And the iPhone is charging. So that's really good. Seems like a really nice, strong connection. I'm not going to have to worry about that falling off or anything like that. Awesome. So that's a tough armor case. Okay, moving on, we have the rugged armor case. Okay, so here we have a little bit more of a traditional plastic feel in the back here. It is textured, but it doesn't have that soft plastic feel like the tough armor case does. Then down here, it looks like we have this like carbon fiber design. It looks really nice. Has a nice little accent back there. We got some texture on the side here for the side grips. We also have some silicone material on the inside here. Similar to the tough armor case, they both have this sort of like silicone on the inside to protect the phone in case you drop it. And let's see how the iPhone fits on the inside here. A little bit more of a slim design compared to the tough armor case. I would say this is definitely going to provide you a level of protection, but it's not going to necessarily be as much protection as a tough armor. But still, man, I think this is going to be a fantastic choice if you like this design. It also has a nice thick ridges around the camera lenses here, and those perfectly placed cutouts at the bottom. That's on there, nice and secure. No question about that. It's charging, and yeah, you're good to go. MagSafe test passed. So that is the rugged armor case. Okay, now we have a classic case that I'm sure a lot of people are gonna go for. This is just their Ultra Hybrid S made in crystal clear. So this is if you really wanna show off the backside of that iPhone, especially if you got maybe that natural titanium color, right? It's really unique. Let's see, we got a little instruction manual here. All right, so that's how you put it in. So you wanna go bottom first and then snap in the phone there. And then to remove it, you want to do the opposite. Okay, so we got instructions on how to put the case on. Got to make sure we follow those. Okay, so we have some plastic film so it doesn't get scratched. Let's go ahead and remove that. There we go. And this is a super clear case. Man, that is nice. So I can't really speak on if this case is going to yellow over time. I don't want to say anything false, but I will say that this is a beautiful case. Very clear. And this right here, we have a nice little built-in tripod. That's cool. So this is made of aluminum, so it's going to be nice and sturdy. And it even has a nice little hinge in there. I don't know if you can see it, but that hinge design looks pretty sturdy. I don't think that's going to break anytime soon. Very nice. Ooh, that was really satisfying too. Do you hear that? Yeah, let's throw the iPhone in. I didn't follow the instructions. Oh my God. Okay, so iPhone in on the bottom like this, and then That is very snug. That's in there really nicely. So I really like this case. It shows off the beauty of the iPhone. So I have the blue titanium colored iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I like the way that this pairs a lot. Let's try out the kickstand here. Nice, perfect angle. And I suppose you could even kind of use it as like a pop socket almost, right? Use it as like a pinky stand if you really want to, as like a stabilizer. It's pretty cool. Then in terms of MagSafe, yep, it's on there perfectly. Charging, no question about that. So again, we have the same Spigen design with the nice thick ridges around the cameras here. It looks like these might be a little bit smaller than the other cases that we looked at so far, but still a good amount of lip there. We have the nice cutouts at the bottom, and then the buttons. Buttons all feel great. I think this is going to be my replacement case for my phone once my 01 starts to go. So that's got to tell you something. Okay, so far we have checked out 4 cases and we still have 2 left to go. So the next up on the list is the Mag Armor case. Here we go. This has a really unique design to it. Ooh. So we have like a geometric pattern on the back there. You can see it when the light hits it just right, but it has a general design that's followed through all the Spigen cases. So it looks like they're using the same design for the buttons as well as the bottom cutout of the ports here. I just want to compare these really quick. Yeah, so it looks like it's the same exact cutouts as the Ultra Hybrid case, which again, I'm not going to complain about. That's good. It's perfect. It works, right? There's no need to change it up between the different cases. This one definitely feels like a typical plastic. It is slightly flexible. You can see right there. Let's go ahead and throw the iPhone in. Yeah, so this has a little bit more texture to it, right? So it's not going to be slippery. I think that cool geometric pattern that I was talking about before kind of gives it that nice feel on the back. It feels great in the hands. Buttons feel great. Yeah, no complaints there. Good fit around the edges. No like unnecessary sag or anything like that, right? So it doesn't feel like a cheap case. It feels like a premium case. On the bottom here, here's the port cutouts. You can see there, no issues with that. Then of course we have the ridge around the camera lenses. MagSafe test. Perfect. No sliding or anything like that. And the iPhone is charging. I would say if you like the colors that this case is available in and you like this pattern in the back, this is definitely a solid pickup. So now we only have 1 case left. This is the Optik Armor. Now this case looks like it's going to offer something that's unique from all the other cases that we've checked out so far. So let's see what it has to offer. Very cool. So I've always been curious about having a case that has a protector for the cameras, so I'm pretty excited for this case specifically. So the bottom half here is made of a textured plastic. It has more of a square design to it. And then here you can see we have a nice sliding door that locks in place to protect those lenses. All right, so let's throw the iPhone into there. It's so sleek, I love it. So first and foremost, fit test. Barely any sag. This one has a pretty tight fit. Buttons all feel great. We have nice cutouts at the bottom here for the ports, same as the other cases. Now I can see someone picking this up, whether it be for privacy concerns or because they want to protect their lenses, or maybe both. And it's definitely going to do the job. I like this a lot. I think this case right here might offer the most protection overall from all the cases that we've checked out, especially because of this door that covers the cameras. It definitely is a little bit bulky, you know, it takes away from that thin form factor of the iPhone 15, but that's not to say that it's anything over the top, right? Like all of these cases here, they're not going to be super bulky like an OtterBox or something like that, right? Like these are all pretty form-fitting cases. Now in terms of protection, they definitely do range throughout all of them, but I think that all these cases will provide adequate protection if you're just taking the everyday like fall off your table or fall out of your pocket or something like that. And last but not least, we have to check the MagSafe compatibility of this case. So Yep, no issues. Who would have guessed? Doesn't slide off at all, and the iPhone is charging. So there you have it. We just went over 6 cases that Spigen is offering for their iPhone 15 lineup. There are a bunch of other case designs that they have out there that we didn't get a chance to check out today. One of the ones that comes to mind is the C1 case. That's right here. It's a direct throwback to like the iMac G3 from back in the day. I think it's really cool, and I kind of want to get my hands on one of those cases. But I am curious, leave a comment down below. I want to hear which case is your favorite of this bunch. And thank you, Spigen, for sending me out all these cases so I could check them out. Anyways, that'll do it. I'll see you on the next one.